The three questions that needs an urgent answer. Number 1. Is it true APC lied to us in developing Lagos State? 2. Is it true Atiku and Peter Obi have no track record? And the third one, Tinubu's wealth comes from investment. How true is the statement? A clear statement by two notable presidential aspirants in Nigeria come 2023. Find out in this video and do not take this personally.
They did not develop Lagos at all. Now lie.
Because I'm different. I am Bola Tinubu.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Meet Yusuf on YouTube. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're a first viewer, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification. We are going to be reviewing two main videos by the two notable presidential aspirants, Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. Alright, so we'll be reviewing video of a campaign that went on in Lagos by the People's Democratic Party. And the second video, I must commend the BBC News for this wonderful interview with the All Progressive Congress aspirant, Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. The interview was wonderful. Thank you very much, BBC. We'll be reviewing these three statements. Number 1, is it true APC lied to us in developing Lagos State? And the second one, is it true Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi have no track record? And 3, will be reviewing the wealth of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. How true is it? Does his wealth comes from his investment? Yeah, we know investment do yield. So we'll be reviewing this statement and other ones, alright? So let's get straight to the video. So the People's Democratic Party presidential aspirant Atiku Abubakar told us how he got to Lagos 53 years ago in 1969, where there was no infrastructure in Lagos. And he actually told us that the APC administration lied to us in developing Lagos. How true is that? See in this video.
When I came to Lagos in 1969, there was only one old Tata bridge built by the Europeans. No second mainland bridge, no third mainland bridge, no Tafawa Balewa Square.
So he told us about the project and the roads constructed by the federal government of Nigeria, whereby it was not constructed by the Lagos State government. Based on what he has said, the Kata Bridge, the third mainland bridge, the Ikorodu road, they are all constructed by the federal government of Nigeria, not Lagos State. He said that as well, and he told us that APC lied to the people of Lagos State. See this.
I want to tell you, this is a fact. You can go and check. The federal government built the second mainland bridge. The federal government rebuilt the old Kata bridge. The federal government built the third mainland bridge, rebuilt Agege Motor Road, rebuilt Okorodu Road, all the major roads connecting island and mainland. The APC government have been telling you lies that they developed Lagos. They did not develop Lagos at all. Now lie.
So he was talking about the liberation from the family government to people's government. What does this statement mean? If we take a look at this statement, it's actually directing this clear statement to someone. I'm talking about maybe his counterpart. So the question is, who are the family governments? If you know that, tell us in the comment section below.
Therefore, it is time for you, the people of Lagos, to liberate yourself from a family government to the people's government.
So let's get back to Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. The host asked Asiwaju Bola Tinubu about the matter of security, and Tinubu defends Buhari. Imagine. Say this yourself.
In this very room in 2015, I asked President Muhammad Buhari when he was campaigning about that issue, and he said, well, we know what we're going to do, we know what we're going to do. The problem still persists. What are you going to do specifically?
It actually reduced. I would defend him for that. You know, so then 17 local governments and about 4 states where we have flags of foreign jihadists in Nigeria.
Wait, is it because they are in the same political party, or I don't understand? Due to the fact that the security in this country is destructive, is catastrophic. Thank you, the host of this interview. You're great. I love this question. If you are aspiring to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, why should people vote for you? That question was straight. And do you know what Tinubu say? He says, because I am Bola Ahmed Tinubu. See this yourself.
What are you going to do different? Why should Nigerians be voting for you?
Because I'm different. I am Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I have governed Lagos.
So finally, we now know where the wealth of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu comes from. Could you explain where your wealth comes from? That is a very dangerous and direct question. I love that question. Of course, we need to know where your wealth comes from. So he told him not to ask an accusatory question. You understand? And he was saying, yes, his wealth comes from investment, that investment do yield. Of course, we know investment do yield. And he gave an example of Warren Buffett. Fine, as intelligent as he is.
When I look at some publications and they say they're worth 4 billion, some is even more than that, but you refuse to explain where your wealth comes from. I know where you live in Lagos. It's a massive sprawling mansion that takes up nearly a quarter of a street in a very expensive suburb. Why do you refuse? I mean, don't Nigerians have the right to know where the wealth of their next leader comes from?
Because they got to know how to analyze and how to ask questions, not in the accusatory format. Are they enemy of wealth? If they are not enemy of wealth, investment do yield. I have an example of a Warren Buffett.
Come and see downgrading. He downgraded Peter Obi. I said Peter Obi is an aspirant, is a presidential aspirant of the Labour Congress, I think. If I'm right, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he is, but if I'm right, okay, fine. And the interviewer was saying Peter Obi is a youngster. Do you know the reaction of Tinubu? See this yourself.
Abubakar, Atiku, and Peter Obi, who people are saying, is the young upstart, and I mean that in a very positive way.
Young where?
Young upstart.
Have they been governor of Anambra 8 years?
Anyway,
so in conclusion, the host of the BBC interview with Tinubu in London asked Tinubu, if you are not a contestant for the president of Nigeria, who would you vote for between Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi? And it's straight question, straight answer. Tinubu says, none. I love intelligent people, man.
Your Excellency, if you weren't running for president, which of your two major opponents would you be voting for?
None. None. None.
Why not?
Because they are not as competent as any other person out there. They have no track record. None of them is qualified except me.
This was just so funny when I saw the video and I was amazed. So shout out to Channels TV, BBC News Africa for this wonderful interview. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section. This is me, Yusuf, on YouTube. See you next time. Be safe.